We're live.
All right, we are live. Wow, there's some lady.
Just
Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. Where are we at, Scott?
Kansas City.
What are we doing?
Simon Brooking style.
Right here, live and in person. Welcome, Simon.
Great to be here. We've had a great afternoon with the Scotch Test Dummies, and then we're off to do a little bit of a kilt walk.
Yes.
What's a kilt walk, you may ask? Well,
Tell us.
we put on kilts and we walk and drink whiskey.
Beautiful.
Responsibly, of course.
Of course. Well, we're walking.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't get in too much trouble walking.
Exactly.
Well, and you mentioned something the other day about Scotland weather. We're almost there. It's going to be about 65 and drizzly.
Yeah.
Say.
If we were looking for that perfect Scottish weather, we need it to be about 52 degrees and horizontal rain. But that's why we drink the whiskey, right?
That's right. Now we got Bird Dog is saying, welcome, Simon. A lot of Simons coming in there. Simon. Hi, Simon.
Hey, folks.
Lana
Hello.
Lou's in from Tampa. She's great.
Let us know how the audio is.
Right, and to set the stage, we pre-filmed some stuff.
Not very much, though.
Not
we just
much.
Really went off camera and
enjoyed, spent some good quality time with Simon. We're in kind of an open forum, but in a little nook. You can see this beautiful nook, some of the beautiful bottles behind us, and we do have a lot of different background noise. So let us know if we're okay. We're Lana's saying you all sound good, excellent audio. Actually, excellent, good. The mic's working great. But there could be some wild and rowdy sounds that
could be some background noise. We had a bunch of Girl Scouts that came through earlier.
It
was like Chuck E. Cheese's for a little bit.
They did not taste.
Yes, no, they did not.
No.
There was some crying though. Maybe it was because they couldn't taste.
Yeah,
that could have been it.
And the video, we're on the hotel Wi-Fi. Hopefully, it's good enough. Send a good signal out.
So those out of the way, there's been some wonderful things. Simon's gifted us a book, even signed it, and I am sure if someone ever has one of the Laphroaig books or anything, and they see you, I'm sure you do a lot of signing. I know you do a lot of bottle signings.
I do. Yeah. We were at Lucas Liquors here locally in Kansas City yesterday, meeting the good folks of Missouri and Kansas.
Beautiful.
Came out and I had some Scotch Test Dummies fans as well. Mentioned that they knew that I was coming to the Kansas City area, so. We're here as part of the Paris of the Plains Cocktail Week. So our whiskey walk today is part of that great cocktail week.
Beautiful. I'm in heaven. I've been sampling a lot of Laphroaigs and Beaumours. And boy, oh boy, when we sat down and even saw the bottles that Simon had set out, we ran through some little tastings. Right away when I sat down, Scott was like, I know Bart's in heaven. He's checking something.
Well,
no, they won't hear you, but I'll talk through. Oh, we're going to try a little something for Simon here, too.
Yep.
So now Simon lives in the New York City area, so and he gets everything, but we wanted to bring something a little bit different so we could share with Simon as well. We'll get a sample here. I'll hold on to that.
Well, and working for Beam Suntory,
true,
he's probably had the chance to sample a time or two.
I've had a couple of bourbons,
right?
And we certainly have an amazing selection of American whiskey in our portfolio. And Jim Beam is a big part of it. And the small batch collection with Booker's and Knob Creek and Baker's. And of course, at Laphroaig, we use Maker's Mark bourbon barrels in the maturation of our whiskeys at Laphroaig. So there's a wee bit of Kentucky in many of the casks and many of the whiskeys in Scotland.
Now, one thing that has been extremely pleasant, you have so many toasts right off the top of your head. Would you mind, do you have one for this?
Yes, we definitely.
Okay.
So, all right, this is a toast to all the men and women who make these whiskeys, and it goes something like this. Willie brewed a peck of malt, a Robin Allen came to three blither hearts that lily night, you were not found in christendom. We're not that foo, just a drop in a ye. The cock may crawl, the day may daw, but we'll still drink our barley brie. Now, for those of you who didn't understand a word of what I just said, I know these guys knew exactly what I was saying. I'll translate, it goes like this. Willie brewed some damn fine scotch, and Robin Allen came to taste it. Once uncorked, the friends confessed, not a drop will be wasted. Oh, we're not drunk. We're not that drunk. Just a little tipsy. The day may dawn, work may call, but we'll still drink our Booker's Rye whiskey.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Good health.
Woo! Wow.
Now, you do not need a palate cleanser before you drink this.
That'll clear.
This will clear out anything that's on your palate.
Yeah, Booker's Rye. For me, Booker's is like Laphroaig 10 cask strength. I call Laphroaig 10 cask strength the Booker's of Laphroaig.
It will jump up and get your attention for sure. Wow.
This one was 68.1%.
Amazing. Great whiskey. If you can find a bottle, grab it.
Yeah. And I like to share it with, I took it down to Austin. We shared it with Bill, the Whiskey Dick, and Chad and Sarah down there as well. Roy, Aquavitae, got to try it. I'm working on finishing this bottle off.
Whiskey's meant to be shared.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It is a communal experience.
100%. Share that joy. Oh, now I've picked up, I think, which one is this? The Lore, I think, is what I picked up here.
What's some of the details for tonight with the Kilt walk?
So a Kilt walk, and we do it around the United States. We'll be doing one in Seattle at the end of this week, actually, and we've done them in Pennsylvania. We've done them in Massachusetts. We like to support our local whiskey bars and restaurants. So we've got 50 friends of Laphroaig who will be, for the price of the ticket, they get a kilt, and then we will be marching with a piper from bar to bar and enjoying fine whiskey and making new friends.
The fans can't wait to see me in a kilt. Yeah, right.
Well, they say a man in a kilt's a man and a half.
Ah, there you go. I like the sound of it. I love the sound of it. Let's see some of the see what we've had coming in. Some of the conversations is amongst them. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, the question, the tartan that I'm wearing, actually, I am a Robertson. I'm a member of the Robertson clan. This is the ancient hunting colors for the Robertsons. Every tartan has different styles. They've got more of the dress colors, which are a little flashier because they're based on the dyes that were available in the 1800s. But the more muted tones are more historically accurate because the colors were the juices of the berries that were available in the local region, and that was how the different colors came about.
Mash and Drum thinks that Bart's kilt will be like a bed sheet. I did let him know I have a 40-inch waist, so yeah, it's got. Oh, maybe Mash is saying it's just got to be really long. It'll come to mid-kneecap, Mash, mid-kneecap.
Do they make a kilt in Daisy Duke style?
No.
Well, you can design one if you want.
It's called But
the only rule about wearing a kilt is no chicken legs.
We'll see.
I'm out.
Yeah. Go Hab says legs for days. Legs for days. Oh, let's see.
Let's talk about, we did have...
well, he has a question. Well, is there a tartan being worn by the dummies? Do you know what color?
Currently, what we're using is a Campbell tartan. Our distillery manager is John Campbell. But you'll notice this cover, this one here, is... this one here is the official Laphroaig tartan. This is this was a contest we had a few years ago. All the colors represent different facets of the region. So the green is the green of Islay. The white is the whitewash of the distilleries. The black is the black of the peat, and the amber is the amber of the barley.
Beautiful. And so this will be the color tonight, basically, or no?
No, we're in the process. Yeah, the ones we're getting tonight are more sport kilts. They're not what we call the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
The full heavy wool weight ones.
Got it. Excellent.
I know
you want some more?
Good. I got enough here.
Okay.
No, good.
Let's see.
Let's talk real quick. We did have we started with Auchentoshan and 3 wood today, and then Bowmore 12, some of the Laphroaig core range, but you pulled out Bowmore Vintner Trilogy.
Vintner's Trilogy, the 18-year
Manzanilla, which is delicious.
25.
A 25-year Bowmore. Mm-hmm. And we also did the Brodeer.
The Brodeer. I was going to say, I was going to blow the pronunciation. Which is like the Brotherhood, right?
Exactly. And that's the Brodeer is a bottling. It's a port Laphroaig, only available travel retail, duty free, international.
Yeah, pick that up in duty free if you see it. So, let's see. Big smiles from Lana Lou. Wonderful.
Anybody that's in the Kansas City area, if you want to come out tonight, we start at
7 o'clock at Il Lanzarone, and then about 45 minutes later we are going to Brown and Low. After Brown and Low, we will then head to Extra Virgin, and after Extra Virgin we'll finish at Anton's.
Very good.
Catch up with us if you can.
Now, I know you have to get going because you got a lot to do. Are we getting close to your time? I think we've got maybe 2 minutes left.
That'd be about right.
All right. So any questions that anybody has, send those in now. Yes. Bronco Raj says, Pete, with a bunch of exclamations. Yes, I'm in heaven here, Bronco. I'm in heaven.
Well, I see Jason Everhart says, nothing better with bourbon than barbecue. Yes, Kansas City barbecue, but we have our own barbecue on Isla. We call it Laphroaig.
Yes, and that goes very, very well with barbecue. Very, very well. Anything else, Scott? Anything else you want to bring up?
I was going to say, Bronco Raj, I liked your Instagram post last night with Iron Root.
Ooh, nice.
So we may do something with them coming up maybe in December.
Very cool.
So,
very cool.
Yeah, good. One of the Texas distilleries.
Well, wonderful.
As we start to finish up, I do want to mention, and we might have. Do we have any official friends of Laphroaig out there? If you don't know what that is, when you purchase a bottle of Laphroaig, there's one of these brochures in every tube. Do not throw this away. History, tasting notes, but most importantly, there's a code. You put this code in on the Laphroaig website, and it entitles you to a square foot of land at the distillery. So you come visit your plot, you claim your rent, which is a mention of Laphroaig, plus you get invitations to come to events that we're doing, like we're doing tonight in Kansas City. So make sure you sign up as a friend of Laphroaig, and you'll be a landowner in Scotland. And you know what that's all about. Beautiful. Freedom!
And, we are doing it. No, Go Habs is asking if we're at a strip joint. No, this is the Marriott.
Yes.
Just a nice little corner off of the lobby, though, so there is some noise we're trying to work through.
Yep.
And then, Colorless Blue Things is asking about this. You can see this on the camera right there.
Yeah, beautiful thing. Beautiful.
This here. These are the type of casks that we use for Laphroaig Select. 5 different types of casks. New American oak, plus a used American bourbon barrel, a 200 liter plus 125 liter, and then 2 different types of sherry casks, Oloroso and PX. So it gives us a wide range of flavor experience. That's Laphroaig Select. Check it out. Great Laphroaig whiskey.
Real quick, and last question, Whiskey Throttle asked, do the codes work from old bottles? Is the code always good?
So if they have the tab?
The codes, if you have an old bottle, an old code, best to get in touch with the folks at the Laphroaig Distillery, because we want to make sure that you can get your square foot of land. So it's just easier to reach out to us at the Laphroaig Distillery, and you can get that contact through the Laphroaig website.
Beautiful. Well, we've had fun here. If you're anywhere close, come join us tonight. Meantime, Scotch it, you Scotch guys.
Cilantro. Dummies.
Cilantro. All right. We're still live, but we're clicking off.